Now, we all know that long-term possession can happen, but what about temporary possession?
We're too focused on aliens and UFOs under the term disclosure.
But yeah, it is really smoggy. Never seen it this bad up here. It's thick.
Is Canada, haven't you guys heard of Smokey the Bear?
All right, if you think that these forest fires that are happening in Northern Ontario right now are organic, just an act of God, then you are exactly where they want you to be. And I'm going to show you what's really going on right now.
And check out this image, I believe is in New York, of how the smog is just covering the sun and it's got that bright red. Oh man, can you imagine going down a ride yelling? In today's video, we'll be reacting to mysterious and strange videos on the internet no one can explain. Hit that like and subscribe button as we dive through these videos and try to make sense of all this madness.
Now, we all know that long-term possession can happen, but what about temporary possession? Because this lady was out celebrating her birthday with some friends and her boyfriend, and all of a sudden, as you can see in the video, her demeanor completely changed. Like if she was somebody totally different. And by the way, this did happen in Brazil, and I gotta admit, a lot of weird things been happening over there. I mean, just by looking at her face, does that really look normal to you? Was this some kind of a possession? Or with all the excitement, could it have been some kind of a psychotic episode?
Ô louco, mas apaga a velhinha, amor, vai. Depois a gente canta de novo. Você tá assustando a gente, amor. Você tá bem?
Eu tô com medo.
Meu, a gente vai ter que chamar o médico. Não.
Meu Deus.
Não, amor. Poxa, que é isso, gente? Meu Deus, cara.
Eu só queria o bolo.
Ajuda, gente. Gente, a gente vai ter que chamar socorro.
Look at the people in the background. They like, she tripping.
Não sei o que ela tá tendo. Ela tá com algum
Deus,
problema.
ela tá maluca.
Isso é normal?
Meu Deus, gente.
And according to her, after everything that had happened that night, she could not remember anything. So could this be a real temporary possession, or is it something psychological?
I don't know, but she slowly started morphing into the Joker, didn't she?
We're too focused on aliens and UFOs under the term disclosure. Disclosure just simply means unveiling. I believe that we may see the government try to use disclosure and aliens and UFOs to distract us from the true disclosure that's coming, and that is God opening the eyes to the body of Christ, the true body, to see the spirit realm, which these giants that you're talking about, that's sort of been in hiding. I would not be surprised if all of a sudden we see people sharing viral videos, clear images, not blurry images, but clear images of Bigfoot, of Dogman, of monsters, of hideous things that we only ever saw blurry pictures of. All of a sudden they're clear, so clear that people be like, that's got to be AI. That's got to be AI. That can't even be real. And then all of a sudden one walks into a neighborhood and starts ravaging the neighborhood. But we're all worried about, did they come from other planets? But the enemy is going to know, hey, this is my last shot. I've held these beings back. I've been in hiding because I didn't want to be exposed, but I got one last generation. Why in the world would you preserve a giant in the mountain of Kandahar, Afghanistan, just to have a giant in a cave up there?
My pet.
He's just my pet. He's just, it's just a great story. No, listen, the devil, I hate him. I hate his guts, but he is very cunning and very sinister. And let me tell you something about the devil. Here's where the church messes up about the devil. We're all just like this. We want everything done like this. The devil is long game. The devil plays the long game. So in my opinion, he's holding some of these things in these caves for such a time as this. And when the great disclosure comes, it's going to be so chaotic. Y'all, and I'm not trying to scare everybody to death, because to the believer, we know this is coming. Jesus said to the disciples, listen, you don't get it. In fact, I'm telling you, how awesome is this? He's like, I'm telling you, I'm answering your question, but I am really not answering it for you. Let that sink in. I'm answering. You asked the question right here in front of me, friend to friend, you asked me. And my answer is for you so that you can write it down, but it's not for you. The answer that I'm going to give you to your question is for a generation that's going to exist thousands of years later.
Yeah.
But I need you to hear me. How awesome is God that when he was speaking that as an answer to an actual question, he was thinking about us. We're too
Timeless.
You can manipulate the energy in somebody's body to make them feel a certain way. People do this unintentionally. Have you ever met somebody and you felt really uncomfortable around them? Well, they're subconsciously making you feel that way. You can on purpose do this. You can send somebody a message by changing the energy in their body, and they'll feel the message. You can manipulate the energy in somebody's body to make them feel a certain way.
I seen it on Avatar, Korra. It's called Bloodbending. It's that time of the day again. If you thought I wasn't going to hit you with another excellent specimen today, footage that shows the massive smoke plume from Canada wildfires.
But yeah, it is really smoggy. Never seen it this bad up here. It's thick. Wow, just wow. Yeah, this is some crazy wildfire smoke from Canada that came in overnight. We woke up this morning and just wow, we were amazed with how bad it was out here with the smoke.
And check out this image, I believe is in New York, of how the smog is just covering the sun and it's got that bright red. Does it remind you of anything? Mordor from Lord of the Rings, guys. How crazy is this? But what I'm trying to figure out is, how did all this get started in the first place? What is going on? It almost feels like this is the third year in a row that this has happened. Is Canada, haven't you guys heard of Smokey the Bear? Only you guys remember those commercials with Smokey the Bear? Don't y'all watch that over there? Because if you really start thinking about it, the heat, it's already really hot outside. There's no telling what's really going on in our air. If you know, you know what they doing up there. And on top of this is like a mix of something terrible swirling all together. And you know, people got to go out and work it out inside this, man. Shout out to everyone that has to go out and, you know, actually work, that don't have a choice. Look, you can barely see. And people got to go out and work out inside this construction. Even if you got a desk job, you got to go walk out to your car. Look, it's like the entire northern half of the United States is getting affected. This is in Buffalo. This is excellent footage. You can really hear what's going on. Just how smoky it is.
Now, see the sun kind of peeking through right there? Wow.
Guys, look at how the sun was red. Look, that's not a normal red, that's a bright red.
Right there? Wow.
It's gonna be right here in a little bit.
Yeah. Where's Mordor? Behind us? Yeah, look at the smoke coming right down the draw there. hoping the animals are getting out of there safely. Now the sun's exposing itself. Yeah.
I mean, look at Cedar Point, for crying out loud. Oh man, can you imagine going down a ride yelling, "Ah!" You know, that's terrible, man. This is out of control. It's not funny, You guys let me know what your thoughts are below. Tell me, do you guys have to go out and work out in this? Do you guys see the same thing? I want to know what it looks like. Listen, look, it's just showing you where all the different ones are popping up. Now, what exactly are people saying online?
All right, if you think that these forest fires that are happening in Northern Ontario right now are organic, just an act of God, then you are exactly where they want you to be. And I'm going to show you what's really going on right now. Now, first of all, as a Canadian that's been living in Ontario most of my life, this is not normal. What we've been seeing the past few years, far from normal. First of all, for many, many years since you've been born, they've been littering our skies with heavy metals. Things like barium, aluminum, strontium, graphene falling from our skies into our soil. Go out on your car, scrape up the dust that you see on your car in the morning and use a magnet, and you'll see that it's magnetic because heavy metals are falling from the sky. This has been patented. There's hundreds of patents on it. They've been blowing the whistle on this for many, many years. On us, all you need to do is look up and see. What's happening is, as these heavy metals have been falling from the sky for so many years, the ground absorbs these heavy metals. The roots of the trees absorb these heavy metals. The trees then become very flammable. How do they spark this? Well, it's through dirt. Have a listen to this.
Or green or something like that. One of the key advantages that they provide is that they are invisible. You actually can't see them. You just see this. So if we take a look now at what the ATHENA did to a truck. So we're looking at a truck engine, and the ATHENA within seconds was able to. So we can imagine if you were all of a sudden, this hole would start appearing in your engine.
To assess all these forest fires that were happening in the recent past in Maui and LA and all these places, and the cars melted into the ground, aluminum quite literally melting into cement. This is from. They have these things mounted to like Boeing 747s that can 60 miles away. Yes, we are scaling them.
Those are some pretty wild theories about the Canada wildfires. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now moving on. Blue Angels are conducting a review after a disturbance on the beach. Wow, how lucky are you guys? You get an air show on the beach. Man, they definitely got their money's worth. Here's a different angle. It's that time of the day again. If you thought I wasn't going to hit you with another excellent specimen today, think again.
One of the things that attracted me to minerals the most in the beginning was the colors, the varying colors available that just stop you in your tracks when you look at them. This is a few examples of the rainbow of colors available in rocks, minerals, and crystals from all over the world. You see, obviously this one looks black, but you'll be surprised to know it's actually red on the inside. It's so dense that the light won't find the color, so it shows black. This is a red quartz. This actually has hematite in it, a large amount of hematite, and it creates the red quartz that you're looking at here. Over here you have the orangish color, and that's more caused by iron being in the quartz as it was forming. Here you have three different minerals exhibiting the yellow coloration, this being sulfur, this being orpiment, and a little bit of orange you see is realgar, and this piece here is, I have to peek, Brucite from Pakistan, and amazing the color that it is. This is Malachite from Africa, just gorgeously exhibits the color green with two-tone coloration too. This is Dioptase. Dioptase is a very rare mineral. The deep green color is amazing, and it's a nice cluster of that Dioptase. These are some of the blues and purples and pinks and all that stuff. This is our Azurite, one of the most beautiful blue colors, and it actually, where it's super dark, you actually are crystalline Azurite, which is super rare, but there are little crystals of the Azurite floating around in here. And then you have the blades, more or less, or even botryoidal crystallization here, but it retained the blue color, and it's a copper-related mineral.
I think I have an Azurite. Now that I think I have an Azurite. Let me go grab it. Here it is. It took me a while. I knew it was in here somewhere. Damn near my whole collection is out now. But it is, I do love that blue. I guess we're gonna go ahead and make this the specimen of the day. I'm gonna call this specimen the Deep Ocean Leviathan Fang. That's the name of this specimen. The Deep Ocean Leviathan Fang. .7.
This is Chalcopyrite that we spoke of at another time as well. Chalcopyrite is made of sulfur, iron, and copper. Copper makes the color intensive compared to what you see in regular pyrite. It's called chalcopyrite. These pinks are usually manganese causing the coloration. They're two different minerals. This is a calcite, and this one is the roselite. But again, if you have a hot pink color to it, it's usually manganese contributing to that. One of the things that attracted me to...
That's all we got for today's video. If you made it this far, go ahead and drop the code word below. The code word for today, smoke. Go ahead and drop smoke in the comments below. When you do that, that lets me know you're a real one. You made it all the way to the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you, and that you guys be safe. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.